You know how it goes. We draw John Marston first. Every time. John Marston. No one beats John Marston. Hey. Get that out of here. What I need is a brand new light bulb. John Marston. It looks more like Sean. The hair, it's giving Sean McGuire. I like him too. So at the beginning of the game, no one really gave a crap about John getting attacked by wolves. That was so funny. I mean, he kind of deserved it though. Hola. It's supposed to be a short life because I have to clean the kitchen in like an hour and a half. But I get carried away very easily these days. I'm not sure if there's any K-pop fans, but I feel bad. I've been cheating on Stray Kids with Cordis. Like, I'm way more obsessed with Cordis's music right now than I am with Stray Kids, and I feel so bad. Like, for like months, I didn't listen to Red by Cordis because I was like, I'm not gonna find any new groups to like. And then and then I finally listened to all of Red and I was like, oh, this song's really, really good. This is really, really good. Like, I could not. I'm still listening to it. It's so good. I was like, these are rookies? Wow. I was like, they reminded me of a younger version of Stray Kids, to be honest. They're so full of energy. It's really weird. As of right now, I really like Martin. Martin is turning my favorite. Actually, I don't know all their names. All I remember is Martin, James. When there's one named Sungkyo, and is there one named Sungkyo? Something like that. that is my new favorite thing. That comeback was so good. There's another song they were called Fashion. I don't really know what that one sounds like. That's another one I really like. Well, not really like, but I've heard it and it was good. Especially remember what it sounded like. At least the chorus. What does the chorus sound like? Something about fashion. Maybe I'll draw one of the chorus members. I don't really draw real people, but I would draw Martin just because he's cool. Actually, this nose does not look like John Marston. John Marston is more like a hook nose. Let me try and fix that. No, I really can't hear. Struggle today. Let's see. We got John Marston's wolf scars, which I have no clue what look like, even though I've drawn him a million times. And he has like two on his nose. Sorry. I want to go back to drawing Arthur Morgan all the time. Before I played the game, Arthur Morgan, I was like, no one's gonna beat Arthur Morgan. Arthur Morgan's the coolest. And I played the game, and I was like, John Marston's the coolest video game character ever. And then I met Sean, and I decided Sean was the coolest. And then Sean died, so I had to pick John. So now, when I get my new room, I'm going to do, not only will there be an Ichigo wall, I don't know which walls, but I'm deciding that there's going to be, in my new room, a wall, just Ichigo. Not Bleach, but just Ichigo. Maybe I'll make a video series about that, like trying to create, I guess my mom now. I can see my mom. She'll be like, and all this, when you move out, goes with you. Because no one's going to sleep in that room besides me. In addition to the Ichigo wall, there will be a John Marston poster. I'm unsure what it will look like, but I want something of John Marston. She said, hey girl, hey. This is not a very good John Marston from what I can see. Okay, let's draw Martin. Let's see. I'm curious. Is Martin Martin's real name, or is Martin from Cordis? What is up? What is your question about Dekel? I love Dekel. I don't even know though. Is it Martin? Oh, it's not. It's Park Wooju. Okay. Have you ever played Roblox Quick Draw game? No, I haven't. I don't play Roblox. No Ichigo wall! There will be an Ichigo wall. I've decided. It's my room. There will be an Ichigo wall. It'll be, or maybe it'll be an Ichigo closet. Like the closet door is Ichigo. Or something like that. Martin Cordes. Is that ferret? Yes, it's a ferret and her name is Mary. But it's not Deckel's ferret. This guy is so funny. Oh my god. Yeah, we decided the name Mary like 4 years ago. I guess I never labeled her name. Her name is Mary. I cannot find a decent picture of Martin. Icon. You know the sad part about drawing K-pop idols is because if I draw one, no one's gonna know who it is because I'm so bad at realism. But I shall know. That's supposed to be Martin. Martin's hair is always all over his head. Hello, the girl who draws. All right. I'm gonna go with this one just. Oh, you guys can't even see what picture I chose. Even better, no one can see that. It probably won't look exactly like this. Oh, these eyes are. Who are you drawing? I'm drawing Martin from Cordis. This is supposed to be John Marston. I draw him literally every stream because he's my warm up. Anyway, we're trying something new where we're drawing a real person, which is completely different for me. Is this Martin? I wish I had a cable X with me right now. Oh, this is Martin. Okay, looks a little funky in this one. We're gonna use all my knowledge I used in my drawing class to pull this off. I don't know him well enough to stylize him too much. Of course, you can make a fan drawing of Dekel and put it. I would love that. I honestly would. Dekel doesn't have any art. People have drawn Roman. People have drawn Donovan. People haven't drawn Crimson, Braden, or Dekel yet, and I'd really appreciate that. I would love that. I might add it into my webtoon somehow. I don't know how, but maybe I'll put it at the end. Maybe like at the end of every chapter, if there's fan, I'll be like, and the fan art from this month that everyone should see. That'd be nice. I don't know if people do that. Do you guys know Rob Weedoff? Rob Weed of the voice actor and motion capture for John Marston. If you follow him on Instagram, you'd know that he reposts like pretty much every drawing of John Marston. Now, any Instagram post that has John Marston in it, there's a 9% chance he's gonna repost it, and I just love that. Like that's so cool. So Rob Weedup has seen probably all the John Marston art that there is, and that is so cool to me. If he was coming to Comic Con near me, I would literally beg my parents. I'm like, no, we have to meet Rob Weedoff. So now, I can't even. Do you know? I can't even pronounce that. I can't even pronounce this. I have no clue what soooo. I have no clue. No idea. Yeah, I keep thinking every time I check Instagram, I'm looking like, is Rob Weedoff coming to the Comic Con? No, he's not. He's not said anything. I'm like, no. I would seriously love to meet Rob Weedoff. I wish I could play the song, but that would copyright claimed, and that's not good. But Red Red by Portis is a 10 out of 10 song. The energy is phenomenal. I need more Cordis songs. I'm probably just gonna end up just listening to all their music one day. That's what I do. I did it for Omar Rutberg. If you've never heard of Omar Rutberg, like more phenomenal singer. Also a great actor too. Totally go listen to Cordis and Omar Rutberg. I think is my current favorite music artist right now. It's just hard. Doing realism, or at least copying a real reference, is hard. I'm exhausted. This is so much thinking. This is why I like drawing anime characters. They're just easier. Oh, I'm using a different pen today. Did anyone notice? I switched pencils mid-drawing. Switched. This is another pencil I have, but this is my favorite pen. The pencil I use sometimes. This is the pencil everyone sees me use. The interesting fact is everyone thinks this is a pen for some reason. It's a pencil that I've had for 2 years now. My brain cannot compute. Well, that's neat. It's probably not a good idea. I probably should have drawn the eyes first, but now we're in the hair, so. If I can't get the hair right, then I have to do the face right. So I'd rather do the hair right and not have to worry so much about the face. It's thinking smarter, not harder. Because it's so early, I can finally talk. This is awesome. Because when I do next streams at like 10 p.m., I'm wearing like the whole house up. Drawing's hard. Mm. Oops. I just can't. This hair is hard. Okay, I'm gonna try and find a different hairstyle. Actually, no, I'm gonna work through this because it's important to push yourself. And I also don't want to find a different reference because this one took forever to find. So let's try and see where his eyes are. I started replaying Dragon's Dogma, the first one, The Dark Arisen, but in hard mode. I didn't get very far. There's a reason though, because I was playing. And you know the part of the game where you get your pawn and you go sleep in the tent and they wake up the next morning and there's a Hydra? Yeah, I got to that part. So when I first played it the first time, about a year ago, that part was easy. I killed the Hydra on the first try. So the second time I went around, I did not know the Hydra could eat you. So I had to watch as I saw a little lump at the bottom of the Hydra. That was me. I was in the Hydra's stomach. It was really embarrassing, okay? And I decided that there's probably a total of 30 minutes on that new playthrough, so I had to put it down. I'm gonna finish that playthrough, but I didn't know you could get eaten by a Hydra. And like you could see my character like pushing the Hydra's mouth open. That was so embarrassing. And then all I had to do was listen to Rook and my pawn and my pawn Oriole. They're like, Master! The neck, Master! The neck! As I'm screaming to them, help me! I wish you could. I forgot to check. Help is a command in this one, right? I've been playing the second one for so long, I don't even know what you can do in the first one. I needed help in the moment. I needed a pawn to pull me out the mouth at that point. But my pawns were having their own little field day at the bottom. So pawns are either the most helpful things about or the worst thing about any Dragon's Dogma playthrough. And there's really no in between. They are either helpful or absolutely useless. And for me, more often than not, they're helpful. Occasionally, extremely useless. Like just then, it was like, wow. No one could help me out the mouth of the Hydra. Oh my god, these eyebrows are a little high on the head. I saw a comment once, it was on a different Dragon Song video, and someone was like, pawns are the closest to online, or like playing with someone online without actually playing with someone online. Because the pawns are just AIs. And they're hilarious AI. They're hilarious. They don't know what the heck they're doing. They also learn from you. So if your pawn ever does something stupid, it's your fault. for sake of time. Use my big pen. This is a pencil. I recently found out I'm almost at 100 hours on Red Dead Redemption. The second one, I need to finish the first one really bad. But I keep laughing anytime I play the first one. It sounds like Rob Weedup's yelling all his lines. It doesn't matter if it's a quiet scene. John Marston's always yelling. I'm convinced John Marston has hearing damage from other missions and whatnot, and just he has to scream in order to hear himself. Which would honestly be really sad and probably makes sense narrative-wise. Is that straight? Well, that's the way his features are going today. So, 1, 2, 3, 4. One of these lines will be the nose, one of these lines will be the mouth, and one of these lines, some of these lines are already the eyes. I'm getting tired, and I've been live for 30 minutes. I've yapped for 30 minutes. Just about 30 minutes of yapping. Actually, I'm kind of going to stylize Martin a little bit, so I'm going to give him a more cartoony nose. I really have no clue what I'm doing. I'm realizing that as soon as I go back to college, I'm gonna have to do realism all the time. I don't think you guys ever saw all my projects that I did for art class. Even my siblings are impressed. Like, wow. So that class awakened something in me. I didn't realize I could draw. I was like, wow, I'm actually really good at this drawing thing. I would love to show what I did for college, my college art classes, but they are too large. I feel like I messed up somewhere. Whoops. The sad part about finding a new group is having to learn all the names. I do a funny fact. I accidentally learned all of N hyphen against my will too. I just kept seeing so stinking many edits and so much Pinterest. I've never even looked up N hyphen before, and they're all over my Pinterest. And I somehow know all their names. And I can recognize their faces, and it's just why? Also, I can see the fact that one of Martin's eyeballs is a little funky, but I'm not going to worry about it. Because it's not important right now. And if it gets messed up, it's nobody's fault but my own. I'm kind of excited because I'm taking 2D design this year. And I don't even know what that is. I hope it's not a graphic design course. Because I can't do a graphic design course. You just reread Albert's ads. Why the ferret looking at us like that? I already forgot what it looked like. Did it look bad? I've never drawn a ferret before, so that was interesting. Interesting fact. I had to redraw the last and like the middle pages because I did not like how they looked at all. So I had to just redo them, and that added. It was because it was supposed to be out last weekend, but because I hated those pages so much, I actually added a week. I was like, no, I'm not gonna publish this with with that page. I'm gonna fix that page. I think it was the third. Oh, you guys don't know how I work. Alpha's Aliens is 19 pages. That chapter's 19 pages. But it's actually only 5, if that makes sense. There's only 5 documents that had all of that in it. It's funny how I work. At least I think it's funny. And then I have to start working on the next chapter come bright and early Monday morning. Well, Monday afternoon. Somewhere on Monday. I originally was going to start working on it like today, but then I had a really hard nap. Like one of those naps where you forgot what time it was when you went to bed. I'm glad someone's excited. I actually checked. I think we're at almost 100. Before I spout some nonsense. Let me make sure because I checked. I think it was almost at 100 reads, which was really cool. And then we go back to analytics, please. So I remember correctly, we were almost at like 100, which was way more than I thought. That's not my attention. I have no clue how to check. How do I check? Oh, medicine. No. Um. Okay, but when I knew how to check, it was almost at 100, which is an insane amount. Way more than I thought. Okay, I'm kind of bored drawing Martin right now, and he looks literally almost done to me. Except to add, might as well clean it up a little bit. I'm going to draw Deckle because I think that makes someone very, very happy. And I have not given Deckle the love he deserves. The proper love and attention that he deserves. Alright. That is going to be Martin. I might clean him up later. Martin. John. Right, let's draw a little baby. Ooh, how do I... My sketchbook is not falling apart yet, which is good. And I will color Deckle. I'm literally so excited. I get to draw Deckle so much. And I'm gonna update Deckle's wardrobe eventually. I just haven't come up with any new outfits for him. Ah, I messed up. Hoping to finish some sticker designs probably November or something like that. Oh, maybe not November. Maybe next year. Too much happening in November. And some eyeballs. I actually really don't know what his hair looks like. Give me a minute. One moment. My brain went blank. Come on. How do I do this? This is so annoying. Yeah, whatever. I'll do it for my memory. It has come to my attention I may have drawn Deco wrong that entire chapter. Because he's supposed to have hair clips in his hair from what I remember. Oh well. This is a terrible decal, but oh well. Okay, I'm gonna draw other things. But I'm unsure what at the moment. Have my Olipop. I'm gonna draw some anime characters. Oh, new episode of Bleach is out today, I'm pretty sure. So maybe I'll stop at like 7:30. So I can go watch that. Or I can save it for a rainy day. I should probably save it for a rainy day. In case something, you know, in case I get bored one day. And there's no library or something like that. What anime character is on my mind? I'm thinking of someone, but they've escaped my memory. I really want to draw Shinji, to be honest. That anime is weird. Shinji Ikari. This little guy. This one, the funky looking one. Ew, that's from the movie. Hang on a minute. I want the grainy one. The one from the show. The one from the show. The cute one. Good palette cleanser. Drawing anime characters. Maybe we'll draw Link. After I draw Shinji. Let's see. It's only 6:48. Actually, I don't know where my thing for alcohol markers went. I have this. I'm just gonna use this to even out the page. Well, when it comes push comes to shove. I'm gonna draw with my big pencil. Is Brayden a single dad? No. No, he's not. Oh my goodness. I can see why one might think that. Brayden has a weird line where he goes like, "You were the dad of the group" or something like that. Wrong name. Uh-oh. But I would understand if someone did think Brayden was a single dad. It's okay. I can understand that. Blue hair guy. Oh, his name is Kawika. One minute. Kawika. He's not actually. He has a girlfriend. But he might as well be a single dad, actually. Kawika is what someone would call the stay at home father. And more on that next chapter, though. Way more on that next chapter. Do not get carried away. I don't remember which show I watched right before I watched. Oh! I watched Delicious in Dungeon right before I watched Neon Genesis Evangelion. Great idea. Two totally unrelated animes. That was a great idea. I loved both. But I loved I wanna get the Delicious in Dungeon manga. That is on my list of mangas I would definitely want to buy. But I have the End of Evangelion. That is the manga from I wanted the honestly, I want all of Neon I want all of the Neon Genesis Evangelion mangas, but I settled for just the last one. It was also all they had at Barnes and Nobles. They were missing all of the rest of it. Like quite literally all the rest of it. All I had was the end of it. Why am I all of a sudden very interested in like making sure the hair is exactly like how I see it in the reference? That's not cool. Everything just looks too generic. Also, I'm very much in a coloring mood, so I'm probably going to ink this, which is actually not unrare for me to do in a live stream, to be honest. And since I'm nice, I'm gonna give a little extra hair on the side. Don't know why, but that just makes him look extra cute. You should have seen me and my sister's face when we found out Shinji was 14. It was The shock. Oh my god, it's a baby. See, me and noses are not doing so good today. So, sorry, me and my noses are not so good today. It's okay. Everyone has bad days. Even me. Especially me. Although I cannot have bad days during 2D design. I need to get it together. I'm so excited. I want to draw Umar Rupert one day. Although I've drawn, wait, where is he? I've drawn. Oh, I never show you guys this page. Someone asked me to draw Hermes. I drew the one from Record of Ragnarok. I forgot who asked me to draw Hermes, but this is my Hermes. I never show that. And then this is Poseidon. And this was for a TV show I was watching. Well, I'm watching again with my sister. And then this was from last live stream. It wasn't doing so hot. I only managed to draw Copy Minor. What is the point here? More eyewitness. This is just more doodles from the show. But I drew the Musketeers. I was literally so proud of all of these because they actually look like them. Because this was like, okay, actually this one doesn't look Athos, but that's Athos, Porthos, D'Artagnan, and Aramis. I was really proud. I was really, really proud of this page. I still am. It's really good. And then I drew the Dead Boy Detective Squad. I really, I drew Nico, I drew Crystal, I drew Charles, and I drew Edwin, and then I decided to draw Willem, both, the one with the short hair from season 2, and the one with the long hair from season 1. I actually can't pick a version of Willem I like better. I definitely like him with short hair, but I also like him with long hair, And this is just storyboarding stuff. Like, none of the rest of this is important. I probably should do a sketchbook tour one day, because this has been a really nice sketchbook for me. Anyway, you see Shinji at the bottom. All right, let us color. I'm just gonna, I feel kind of weird vandalizing this, but I need something so the color doesn't bleed onto the next page. And, well, it doesn't really matter, but to me, it still matters. Because the drawings obviously are going to get ruined either way. But it makes sense in my head. And that's what matters. Anyway, I need more micron pen. That's what I need. Oh, that is so loud. I've not inked in whenever this was the last time I inked. So or at least traditionally inked, because I inked all of Alice vs. Aliens, the second chapter. Well, I guess it was line art, was what it was. I do have a fountain pen. I just don't use it that often. And I don't have pink ink for it, so if you know what I mean. I feel like his hair is longer, but you know what? Shinji's only 14. That reminds me, we need to add a Shinji figurine to the collection. It's very calming for me. What else needs to be out? The nose. This kind of not so good nose. You know what didn't make an appearance in the chapter, and I'm kind of surprised I didn't draw any? Turtles. I'm supposed to add, I want to add turtles in every chapter, but I forgot about turtles. I did not add any, and I feel so awkward now. The hard thing for me is looking back at the chapters and realizing all the things I could have done differently. But I feel like it's just a lesson to look forward and keep going, because it's published now and I'm not about to redo it. So I don't know where to put my markers. There's not enough room on my Oh. I don't know where to put these. I'm just gonna do that. Just slam it on my desk. No, now that I'm learning Swedish, I'm ready for revenge of the IKEA. I think I'm finally allowed to pronounce the furniture names. Although my Swedish vocabulary is like this big. What is it? Jag talar svenska. Jag talar svenska. See, I speak Swedish. Jag talar svenska. Jag talar svenska. That's so fun to say. I need pink to start off with, because blush is oopsie. Oh, the eyebrows need to be inked. Jag talar svenska. Jag tycker om. I don't know how to say drawing in Swedish. Jag tycker om drawing. Oh, maybe we should draw Prince Willem. I've got a whole bunch of things I want to draw, but what do I actually need? What will I actually draw is the question. Okay, it's been a while since I've used alcohol marker, so this may not go according to plan. I don't know if laying down the blush is such a good idea, because I still have to add in the blue for the shadows. The more like I was drawing, the more I really don't like it, but it is way too late now. I'm just gonna go with it. James is here! Oh my goodness! That is so exciting. How excited are you about the new chapter? I could literally explode. I actually exploded last night. I literally exploded. I was so excited. Okay, James, but did you read it though? I'm so excited. I'm more excited to work on the next one. They just go home. They're gonna read it. Okay, you have to comment though, because it matters. Oh my god. One moment. Sorry about that. My dad called me. Yes, James, it's very important that you read it, okay? It's very important. Because the next one's gonna be even better, because I feel so much more confident now. Oops, I missed an entire section to color. Really stinky. This is a not so good drawing, but it's okay. Remember the first time I drew Shinji? I thought his eyes were brown. Turns out they're blue. Oh, here's a fact not everyone might know. Did you know Shinji's English voice actor is the same one that voices what's his face from This is in Dungeon? The little annoying one. The half foot thing. That to me is the funniest part. A time I was watching the show, I was like, this kid's voice sounds so familiar. And then it hit me. Actually, no, the Instagram post hit me. That's what hit me. Look at this. I need my little ink markers. Well, these are just Sharpies. I mean, highlighters. Whatever these things are called. They're called highlighters. Buy them for school, but I also buy them to fool around with. I need a white gel pen. Mandy like never comes to my life. That's so weird. But they were here. What? Actually, I'm pretty sure Mandy does come to every live, but they just stay quiet. Okay, what is that little thing's name from This Is in Dungeon? What's its name? The little one with the bad at. It's gonna drive me nuts. What's his name? Delicious in Dungeon. Delicious in Dungeon. Oh, there's a season 2 coming out next year. I think everyone should know that. Chill Chuck. Chill Chuck. Chill Chuck. I don't know why that was so important to me. Chill Chuck is adorable. Like a 20 out of 10. Oh, speaking of the next chapter is Odd vs. Aliens, it's gonna be the funniest one yet, 100%. I mean, the whole story is not supposed to be a comedy, but there are definitely times where it is gonna be a bit of a comedy. I don't think the chapter afterwards will be as funny, but. Oh, thank you. I definitely did not think all the chapters are gonna be funny, but a lot of them probably will be. Definitely am a comedy person. I like my TV shows to be funny. It was funny because my sister's literally watching one of my TV show recommendations right now, and she's like, "This is not funny." I'm like, "No." I try to read the comments, but sometimes it's too late at night when I go live, so I can't read them. It is tragic. Tragic. This is a not so good. Oh my god, my art's like not really good today, but it's okay. It's the process that's meant to be enjoyed. It's the what's that saying? I can't think of it. It's the journey, not the destination. Something like that. Aren't they making a new Lord of the Rings movie? Oh my god. I'm so excited. I love Lord of the Rings. I have a bunch of Lord of the Rings stickers my sister got me. Oh. And I've barely Stray Kids. Yes. Stray Kids. Stray Kids. What about them? Who suddenly has just said, if you say Stray Kids suddenly, Stray Kids, wait a minute. What is the point of this? I mean, yes, I like Stray Kids. I have Stray Kids posters on my wall. How many Stray Kids posters do I have? I have one. And a bunch of photo cards. I literally glued photo cards. Oh, I did an experiment one time. I did an experiment one time where I posted the same video on Instagram and then the same video on YouTube. And it was of me gluing photo cards to my wall. YouTube thought it was funny. Instagram thought it was a waste of money. Little do they know, they weren't real photo cards. They were fake photo cards. I would never do that to real photo cards. In fact, I laminated my official photo cards. They're laminated. Okay, they're protected. No, like literally, one moment. See? They're laminated. They're protected. Look, look. It's Han. He's protected. You love Stray Kids only? No, I literally brought Rui. This is also another official one. It's very... I protected them. I would never do such a thing to real photo cards. Just in case anyone's curious, this is what a fake photo card looks like. Let's see. Fake. So real. Let's see, they're nothing alike. You can tell what's real versus what's fake. I do love X-Love. I have 2 X-Love posters and have not hung them up. Yes. Real photo cards will always be protected in laminating because you don't want his fingerprints on them. The one, I'm gonna... I'm gonna like put those over here because the wall is too far. Yes, please laminate your photo cards, or at least put them in like cases or something. Do not get them dirty. That is not good. Don't get fingerprints on them. Don't do that. Protect them. I'm gonna do one more drawing. I'm gonna draw Chill Chuck. Chill Chuck. Chill Chuck. No, he's so cute. He's so small. But he's old. I am right. I'm always right. Laminate. You're supposed to laminate or like put them in protective sealing. You know, keep them safe. Oh, chicken has meat, Felix. Yes. Oh my god. I was already talking about that moment not too long ago with my sister. I was like, Felix is one of those people who just likes the sound of his own voice. And 9% of the time, he doesn't know what he's talking about. And it's quite comical. Because he said a lot of things that have made me just go like this. Like, I've just given me a big old question mark. Like why? Why? Okay, chill Chuck time. So I become a K-pop live stream. But we are going to do anime characters still. Actually, I want one where he's facing the other side. Chill Chuck. I think my favorite episode of Delicious in Dungeon is the one where it's Chill Chuck versus the Mimic. That is a funny episode. I was literally getting my hair done with my younger sibling, and I made her watch all of Delicious in well, no. She watched the whole first season of Delicious in Dungeon, and she loved it, and she also lost it at Chill Chuck's episode. It was him versus the silly mimic. I'm so excited for season 2. Hmm. I was wondering how many this is in this, and this ear is so large. But he is a half foot. Oh my god. Hmm. I actually don't think this ear is big enough, but I don't want to make it any bigger. I'm sorry. That is amazing that you're an artist too. Oops. Well, I don't think this is how Chill Chuck's outfit went. Oh well, that's what his outfit looks like today. Actually, I'm gonna. I want to do a scarf. Let's see. Most favorite Skiz member. think I think I have lots of favorite Skiz member. I can't really pick. I like all of them equally, to be honest. I can't pick a favorite. Tom's chill. Tom's cool. I'm trying to find more K-pop groups that I like really like. So far, I found Cordis and ETs. I really like their new song, but I also love all their old songs. No, she's just a baby. Oh, it's almost Changbin Day. Oops. She's like almost made his head too small. This is not by Stray Kids. I didn't like it as much as I liked their other songs, but I also haven't heard the whole album. Ooh, I messed up that page. I have not heard the whole album yet, so I'm gonna reserve judgment. I just only like the title track they chose. But I've listened to the album to figure out what I think should have been the title track. Not my favorite Stray Kids song. All right, that's Chill Chuck for today. Anyway, I think I've run enough anime characters. I'm ready to go work on chapter 3. So, and not to mention, it's like 30 minutes I need to go clean up, which is even better. So, go read chapter 2, and next stream will be, I don't know, whenever I feel like it. So, oh, I'm always so nervous when I have to leave. But this is so nerve-wracking. Okay, bye.